This is the solution to Teletubbies. Teletubbies, let's open up the instructions and see what it says. Okay, so we have to copy the table and format it. Basically, if a person, or in this case a Teletubby, is drinking 0 cups of coffee, they call them a tea drinker. 1 to 5 cups, they're considered normal, and more than 5 cups, they're known as a caffeine fiend. Okay, so we have to create a nested if to describe the Teletubbies' coffee drinking habits based on the following criteria. So let's get an Excel sheet and let's put this information in. Maybe we can do a little bit of copy and paste. Let's try that. Copy and paste. That's nice. Let's copy this column, copy and paste. And the final word I'm just going to type in description. There we have our table. Let's add in a little bit of coloring just to make it look better, more readable. It might be a requirement. Let's make that bold. This one here is kind of a grayish color, greenish grayish, more of a gray. Okay. And the cups of coffee, that would look better if it's centered. Fine. So now we need an if. So let's get out our if function. Now, what's the if got to say? Well, we have these options down here. So if the number of cups of coffee equals 0, what do we call them? A tea drinker. And if it's false, what do we call them? Normal or caffeine fiend. So since there are two options, we need another if. So we just click on this if, and notice how up here it puts the if right in there. That would be the false section. And over here it shows just another function. So we have to check the same number of cups of coffee from the same person again. And this time we have to decide, well, how do we do from 1 to 5 cups? Well, it's a little bit difficult to define. It's easier to define more than 5 cups. So we just have to say greater than 5. And then, if that's true, we know that they're called caffeine fiends. And if it's false, well, that means it has to be between 1 and 5. So then they're just normal. So that's a nice simple way of solving it. So let's say OK. Double click. And that's it solved. There's your formula. You can see the formula a little bit better. You can see it right there. And you can see that, again, most of the time, the most important cell we refer to is right here. We just compare this number. In this case, we compare it to 0, and then we compare it to 5. And that's it.